Hello, it's great to see you again. Thank you for joining me again. It is Friday, it's the end of the week. I hope you've had a good week. Good luck with, actually, I know you won't need any luck. Enjoy the rest that you'll get over the weekend. But it's nice to see you. Thank you for coming back. And for those people that are here for the first time, I'm Mr. Horman. It's nice to see you. We're going to be doing a musical workout today, and I look forward to you joining in. So I'm going to play a song. It's called Music Time by one of my friends, Bron Lawson. It's a beautiful song. And each time I'm going to tell you an action and you get to move around the room doing that movement. So here we go. Keep the requests coming. We've got lots of people commenting and lots of ideas of ways that we can move. So keep that up. Looking forward to seeing that. We'll use some of them today. Here we go. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. Tell me, Lila and Ali, what shall we do? Lila and Ali have requested that we be a unicorn. So give that a go. Here we go. Be a unicorn, a unicorn, unicorn, yeah. Unicorn, a unicorn, unicorn. And then come back to the screen. Very good. What does a unicorn move like, I wonder? 2, 3. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. Eleanor, what shall we do? Thanks for your request, Eleanor. She's requested to dance like a princess. You could dance like a prince too if you want. So let's see what that looks like. Here we go. We're gonna be a princess or a prince. Be a princess or a prince. Let's see you dancing. Dance like a princess, dance like a prince. Let's dance around the room and then come back to the screen. Very nice. 2, 3. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. Thomas, what shall we do? Thomas has said a good one, especially for a Friday. He wants us to go to sleep. So let's do that. Here we go. We're gonna go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, yeah. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh, you woke me up. And then come back to the screen. Oh, did you fall asleep like I did? Here we go. 2, 3. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. Archie, what shall we do? Now, I believe it was your birthday yesterday, Archie. So happy birthday. And you would like to be a sprint car, which is a very fast car. So let's see how that looks. Off you go. Here we go. Be a sprint car, sprint car, sprint car, yeah. A sprint car, sprint car, sprint car. And then come back to the screen. Very good. Here we go, a few more. 2, 3. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. Ashley, what shall we do? Ashley's requested to be a pig. Oh, so maybe you'll roll around in the mud, or maybe you'll just move around the room oinking and see how you go. Here we go. Be a pig. A pig. A pig. Oink. Yeah. A pig. A pig. A pig. And then come back to the screen. Very good. Couple more. Here we go. 2, 3. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. Taylor, what shall we do? Thanks for sending that in, Taylor. You want us to fly around like that fly that was in the room just then. But you want us to fly around like a jet. Let's see it. Be a jet. A jet. A jet. Yeah, let's fly. Jet. Jet. A jet. And then come back to the screen. Here we go. One more. 2, 3. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. It's time for music. It's music time. Tell me, what shall we do? And your choice. You can do whatever you like. Off you go. Your turn. Do whatever you like. Whatever you like. And then come back to the floor. Very nice. It looks like Joel was being a duck then. Very nice. And I think Vincent did a great job of being a pig. And well done to Xavier as well. He was a motorbike, I believe, which is very cool. Now, yesterday, I think some people maybe asked an adult, maybe mum or dad or grandma or someone you know, what kind of music they listen to, what kind of songs they used to listen to. Did anyone do that? I know my daughters had a bit of a listen to I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles, a beautiful song. That was a song that their grandpa loved to listen to. And so they had to listen to that and they loved it. And I know Ruby had to listen to All You Need Is Love by the Beatles as well. So Ruby, I hope you enjoyed that song. And I look forward to seeing, maybe you can comment some of the songs that your parents have listened to. I can add them to my playlist and listen to them during this isolation time because it's great to hear other people's music as well. All right, it's time for our pitch warm-up. Okay, I've got a pipe cleaner today. Maybe you've got one of these at home. You don't have to go get it now. You can just use my one. But if you like, when you get some time on your own, you can bend it and you can make some shapes with the pipe cleaner to then also make some shapes in the sounds that your voice makes. So I'm gonna hold it like this and I'm gonna go first and then you can echo after me. So it might sound like this. Your turn. Don't forget to follow it with your finger as well. Very good. Maybe I'm going to bend it a little bit. So maybe I'm going to try and hold it so you can see. Maybe it'll go like this. Your turn. Very good. All right, let's try and make it all squiggly and we'll see what happens when we do this. Okay, good luck. I'll go first. Very high then. Have a try. Here you go. Your turn. How'd you go with that one? Very nice. All right, let's mix it up a bit. Actually, let's do some little waves. And we'll go up and down, up and down, up and down. Here we go. Let's try this. So we'll start high. We'll go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Your turn. How'd you go? Let's flip it over. So it might make a similar sound, but we're going to start low this time. So we're going to go like this. Whoops. Here you go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Your turn. Very good. So if you do have a pipe cleaner at home, have a bit of a go. Start it off. You can do straight lines and then you can mix it all up and make it all curly and see if you can, with your finger, follow it and then follow it with your voice as well. It's a really great way to warm up your voice. ready for singing. And we're going to have a sing now. And we're going to have a sing with our naughty friend. Do you remember his name? Do you remember what his name is? Some of you might not have met him before. His name is Goatee. Everyone say, hi, Goatee. Very good. Now, before I get on to Goatee, Aria was asking me yesterday if I have a cat. And I can tell you I do have a cat, and that cat is meowing at my door right now. So I'll quickly go and get my cat to show you, because he's singing to me at the moment, and then we'll sing about Goatee. So this is my beautiful cat, Obi, and he's very cuddly, although I don't think he wants to cuddle with me at the moment. He just wants to be in here with me. Can you say, hi, Obi? Good boy. And if you check out some of the other videos in my YouTube channel, you might even see a video featuring Obi where I pretend for him to be Simba from The Lion King. It's a bit of a silly video, but you might like it. All right, let's have a sing with Bill Grogan's Goat. And I'm glad Aria enjoyed seeing my cat. So that's my cat, Obi. Here we go. We're going to have a sing. There was a man, so please take note. There was a man who had a goat. He loved that goat. Indeed he did. He loved that goat just like a kid. Don't forget to sing along. This is an echo song, so you echo straight after me. Here we go. One day that goat felt frisk and fine, ate 3 red shirts right off the line. The man, he grabbed him by the back and tied him to, oh no, the railroad track. Oh, now, do you remember what's coming? Here comes the train. Here we go. Now when that train came into sight, the goat grew pale and green with fright. He heaved a sigh as if in pain, cuffed up the shirts and flagged the train. Oh, lucky Goatee was saved again. Now, Goatee, I think that might be the last time for a little bit that we sing about that naughty thing you did. Do you think you might be good from now on? That's good. I think he will be a good goat from now on. He just told me that he will be, so that's good. Are you going to be a good goat? Oh, that's good. That's good. He said he's going to be a goat. Hang on. Naughty goat. Okay. You make sure you're good from now on, and we'll see you again another time. Everyone say, bye, Goatee. Very nice. All right. It is time for Johnny's friend. You ready for this one? Johnny had one friend, one friend, one friend. Johnny had one friend, Johnny had 2. So make sure you're tapping along on your leg or your arm or somewhere on your body to tap along with this. Here we go. Johnny had 2 friends, 2 friends, 2 friends. Johnny had 2 friends, Johnny had 3. Very good. Here's the next bit. Johnny had 3 friends, 3 friends, 3 friends. Johnny had 3 friends, Johnny had 4. Very good. Johnny had 5. Oh, Johnny had 4 friends, 4 friends, 4 friends. Johnny had 4 friends, Johnny had 5. Oh, very good. Maybe you can have a think about 5 of your friends and tell them about these videos. Tell 5 of your friends about these videos, and I hope they can sing along and join in too, because we can't be in the classroom together at the moment, but this is a good chance to still see me. Hopefully you enjoy that and sing along and have a bit of a music class as well. So here we go. Let's do it again. Johnny had one friend, one friend, one friend. Johnny had one friend, Johnny had 2. Johnny had two friends, two friends, two friends. Johnny had two friends. Johnny had three. Johnny had three friends, three friends, three friends. Johnny had three friends. Johnny had four. Johnny had four friends, four friends, four friends. Johnny had four friends. Johnny had five. Johnny had five friends, five friends, five friends. Johnny had five friends. That's the end of the song. I don't know why I kept singing. I lost my track. I hope you were tapping along as well. Thank you very much. So it's time for something new. We're going to do something a bit different today. We're going to get to make up our own tune, make up our own song with our voices, which is pretty cool. So what I want you to do, I'm going to go first, and then you're going to echo back to me. But I don't want you to echo the same thing, because I'm going to be making up a tune for my name. So it might go like this. It might go, Mr. Horman. Or it might go, Mr. Horman. And then you are going to say your name back to me. Now, this can be a little bit tricky. If your name is Ben, then it's a bit tricky because it's just like Ben. Or if your name's Sky or something like that, it might be Sky. And it's not quite the same as having lots of different syllables, so beats to your name. So make sure maybe you can say your whole name, first and last name, and that might help when you're singing back to me. So here we go. Remember, don't echo the same tune as me. You get to make up your own tune with your beautiful singing voice. And don't forget to use your singing voice. Here we go. So I'll go first. Mr. Horman. How'd you go? Maybe this time, if there's an adult in the room with you, you can get them to sing their own name back to you. And it doesn't matter what it sounds like. We're just using our singing voice and we're making up any tune we like. So here we go. I'll go again. Mr. Horman. Very good. This time, as I said, go and ask an adult. See if they can sing one to you. So you go and sing yours to them and they can sing their own back to you. Off you go. See how you go. How'd you go? Were they willing to do it? I hope they joined in with you. Very good. Big shout out to Vincent as well, who is writing lots of comments and loving these videos. So thanks, Vincent. So that was a bit of fun. That was a bit of it's what we call arioso. We get to and we get to make up our own tune, which is very cool. Now it's time for a bit of movement. So what I want you to do, I need you to find a bit of space. So I'm going to find a bit of space on the floor, and I need you to make your body as small as it can be. Make it really, really, really small. Make your body as small as you can. What I'm going to do, I'm going to count to 8. And over those 8 counts, you're going to make your body bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you're the biggest that you can be. All right? Now you have to keep moving for that whole time, and you only hit the biggest that you can be on the count of 8. So here we go. Make yourself really small. And I'm going to count for you. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How'd you go? All right, let's do that again. This time, make yourself really, really small. I'm only going to count to 5 this time. So you've got a little bit less time. You need to think, how fast do I have to move to be making myself bigger for those full 5 counts? Here we go. You ready? Really small, really tight, really small. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How'd you go? Very nice. Okay, make yourself really, really small again. This time, I'm only going to count to 3. So you have a less time again, only 3 counts. Have to be moving that whole time. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now, let's go to 2. Let's see, in 2 counts, can you make yourself go small to big, but don't go too fast? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. How'd you go? Small, big. Let's do it one more time. We're going to reverse it this time. We're going to make ourselves as big as we can. And over the count of 5, I'm going to say 5 counts. And you need to make yourself as big as you can and make yourself really small, as tight and small as you can. Here we go. Ready? So big, 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 big. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How'd you go? Was it weird doing it in reverse? Was that challenging? I hope that was a bit of fun. All right, very nice. It's time for finger play. We're going to do 5, what is it? 5 pumpkin seeds, something like that. 5 little peas. That's the one. I can never remember. Here we go. 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did the rest. They grew and did not stop until one day they all went up. Sorry if your volume's really loud then. I'll try not to yell it so loud. Let's do it one more time because then I've got a new little finger play action song that I want to teach you today. Here we go. 5 little peas in a pea pod pressed. 1 grew, 2 grew, and so did the rest. They grew and did not stop until one day they all went up. Very good. All right, I'm going to teach you a new one today. It's new for some of you perhaps, and for others, this is actually a favorite in my classroom. I know my students love this one. So we're going to put our arm out like that, and this is a chopping board, and we are going to make a soup. So I've got my knife and it goes like this. Chop, chop, chippity chop, cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very nice. So we're going to put something on the chopping board now. So we're going to start, my soup is going to start off with some onion. Okay, so I'm going to put onion there and I'm going to dice it really small. Here we go. You can dice yours with me. Here we go. Pop, pop, pick. I'll start again. Pop, pop. Keep mucking up. Chop. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very nice. Now, don't actually cut your chopping board too hard, otherwise it will really hurt your arm. So just take it easy. Okay, let's put in some carrot as well. So I'm going to put my carrot there. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very nice. Your turn to add something into our soup. You get to choose. Here we go. You ready? Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Now this time, I might actually give you a bit of time to think. Sorry about that. So get your chopping board out. What could you put on your chopping board to chop up? So could it be something yummy to add to my carrot and onion soup? Or could it be something yucky to make it a bit gross? I think Chase wants to put chocolate in his soup, which is interesting. That'll go well with onion and carrot. That's all right. Let's see how we go. Here we go. You put your item of food on your chopping board and chop it up ready to put in the soup. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very nice. Let's do one more. You can put whatever you like on your chopping board ready to put in your soup. Nate and Vincent want to put sour cream in it, and Aria wants to put lettuce in it. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. Xavier's putting pumpkin in his soup. That sounds delicious. Here we go. You put whatever you want on your chopping board. Let's do it. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom and cut off the top. What we have left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Very nice. Lift up your big pot. Give it a big stir. Stir it up. Have a bit of a smell. Maybe the chocolate or sour cream added some niceness to it. Maybe it didn't taste that nice. Maybe a bit of salt, a bit of pepper. Stir it up, put it in a bowl, and have a taste. Is your soup yummy? Mine's delicious. What's yours like? Is it yummy or yucky? Let me know in the comments. Very good. Okay, now, I've got something else to show you today. I had a bit of a look around. In fact, it's our last thing for today. I had a bit of a look around my house and I was trying to find some instruments. I was thinking, I'm a music teacher. I should have some instruments at home. And I was looking and I've got my ukulele and I've got my train whistle. I've got this thing that I'm going to talk about next week. That's a lot of fun. Maybe you've got some instruments that you have lying around at home that you could have a bit of a play with as well. So I found this, and this was I think it was my brother's when he was little. So it's very old. No, my brother's not that old. It's about 30-something years old. And it's a little toy piano, which is really cool. I just had a flying right on the camera. So sorry about that. It's a little piano. It's a little toy piano. And it has a bit of a funky sound to it, I think, which is pretty cool. And in fact, there's some songs that have been very popular in pop music and rock music that use this exact, well, not this one, but an instrument very much like this in their music. And the first one that I wanted to show you actually is very relevant to today, and it's called Catch My Disease by Ben Lee. And I'm going to play a little bit of it for you, and it goes like this. I'll see if I can remember how to play it. Hang on a sec. Pretty cool sound, isn't it? So when Ben Lee wrote this song, he only used 4 notes. That's the first note, and then he went. So it was just 4 notes in there. So like when we were making up music with our names before, it can be very, very simple. Even pop songs that make lots of money and lots of people listen to and make people very famous can be very, very simple. And that's a really, really simple tune that you could create. So my challenge for you today, or over the weekend, or whatever day it is that you're watching this, my challenge for you is see if you can find an instrument lying around the house. It might be a train whistle. Maybe it's a recorder, and mums and dads and parents out there, you'll love that I'm suggesting that. So see if you can find any instrument lying around that can make, even if it's only 3 or 4 different sounds, that's fine. See if you can play them in different ways to come up with your own little tune. And if you listen to that song, it's called Ben Lee, Catch My Disease, or the artist is Ben Lee, and it's called Catch My Disease. That is all through that song, and it's a great piece of music, very, very catchy. And that's it. That's the basis for that whole song. So maybe, as a bit of a challenge for you, you could find an instrument lying around at home, or maybe some pots and pans. Oh no, I've suggested that. Something that can make multiple sounds by hitting them in different ways, or tapping them, or blowing into them in different ways, and see if you can create your own little tune. That is my challenge for you today. So thank you for joining us, for joining me. I hope you are having a good week. Look after yourselves. Take care. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy a break. And don't forget, keep listening to music. Keep talking to your parents and grandparents about songs that they listen to. In fact, next week, when I come back for classes next week, I've got a little rhyme, a little finger play song or rhyme that I'm going to teach you that my grandma always did for me, and it's great. It's a really fun one. So why don't you see if your grandma or parent or anyone that you know, any adult that you know, has a little tune or a rhyme or a song that they can teach you as a bit of fun. So have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye.